How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the Star Rail anniversary and its pricing. Feels natural to kind of want to start shitting on this game at this point. Developers start acting like assholes and start treating their players more like ATM machines more than anything else. That's when I start having a problem with it. But without further ado, we shall be looking at how money hungry this new anniversary is. Now first we're going to be talking about all of the positive aspects of the anniversary, which there isn't much, and then we're going to be going over the other stuff. Now first off, we will be getting 40 pulls over 7 days, as well as a 1600 jade from a letter from our personal character that we choose to give it to us in 16 days. Okay, so now with all the positive things wrapped up, let's get to the other things in the anniversary that we need to start talking about. Now, as the first thing that comes up in our page, we have the Trailblaze Assistant Pack, which gives us about 6 pulls and about 10 Trailblaze fuels. Now, if we're talking about American money, this isn't American money, this is Australian money. This might be worth it on the surface. Do keep in mind that this is the exact same price as the monthly pass that you can pay for, which gives you much more many pulls than this. And let's be realistic here, if we use the fuel to try to farm artifacts, you're just going to get nothing but crap anyway, so that's just a waste of money. Special ticket pack that gives you 1 premium ticket, 1 standard banner ticket, and 30,000 credits. Now this wouldn't be worth it, but if it did give you 2 of these special passes instead of the 1 premium one and 1 standard one, it would be much more worth it, so that's not really worth the money. Conveniently, the shop has also been reset with its bonuses. Very conveniently for you to be enticed to spend a lot of money to get these measly rewards. A few trace materials, 1 relic, 2 rerolls on that specific relic, most likely because your rolls are going to be bad. I remember when these timepieces used to actually be very common, where they would literally be in the majority of events. Well, now because of the new relic system, they find it very more convenient to start letting us pay for them instead. We also have 2 new currencies, and as well as a cover and animation that you can buy if you spend hundreds of dollars. Golden Companion Spirit, which apart from this event, by paying a premium and getting a free one from the anniversary, you will need to have, or at least pull 2 more copies past a character that you've already E6, which also means that this is basically a whale currency, which neglects probably 90% of the players of this community. Which we also have to see that we've gotten 2 different types of materials this time that we need to collect. The one that you only need 1 of can be exchanged for a character in the new premium shop, and the other needing 4 to exchange for 1 5-star light cone in the shop, respectively. You see, we were told that we will be getting Torture or Ruin May for free of our choice. Now, when you say free, it means costing us nothing. But it does cost us a resource, so it's not free. Keep in mind that this shop is going to get updated over time with the stay tuned thing, so this resource is actually very important and very rare, so you should be holding on to this, especially if you're not a whale. If you're a free-to-play player, I do highly recommend that you never touch this resource until the shop gets updated. Honestly blowing my mind how many currencies they're adding to this freaking game, where it's literally just gonna completely mess with you mentally trying to keep up with all this crap. And the fact that it costs you 4 paid battle passes to even get a 5-star standard light cone for these characters is honestly mind-blowing. Like, if you're gonna be doing crap like this, you need to start making shit cheaper. Because what you think, like, everyone is just money grows on trees for you people, Like, it's also very convenient that these don't count towards all the other battle passes that you have currently bought in the game. So all the other 10, 15, 20 battle passes that you might have bought, none of them count. So you're kind of screwed there. You need to start paying more money now. For me, I need to pay $15 4 times for 4 different battle passes just to afford one 5-star standard Lyco. Or you can pay the expensive version 2 times in a row because it gives you a extra material for this. So you can literally just buy this twice. But doing it this way also means that you lose out on a lot more resources, because buying 2 battle passes, although it's going to give you the 5-star Lycone resources, that's still only 2 battle passes compared to the 4 that you could have gained from doing this. If we have to add up the amount of 25,000 shards from the shop for us to collect would come up to, the amount of 25,000 shards in Australian money is $300 with the double top-up bonus, which is the last 4 packs for you to buy. Now, if you're trying to go all in for Castorice and stuff like that, then fine, like, do whatever you want and stuff like that. You want to invest in her, that's fine. Keep supporting the devs' bad decisions by adding passives in the game, like, that's all on you. But this is a huge bait, like a mega bait. Like, Castorice will get reruns in the future, but you know what won't get reruns in the future? Shortly, we're going to be getting the collab coming into the game. And because you've spent all of your top-up bonuses and all of this bullshit that they're offering you for Castorice, when the collab units come out and they end up being extremely OP, not only will you be broke with no top-up bonuses, but the likelihood of you being able to summon for the collab units again within the next, like, 6 years is probably very unlikely. Because with gacha games, when they bring out collabs to their game, they either never rerun them again, or they wait like 5 to 6 years before they actually give them another rerun to the game. Now keep in mind, by the time they actually do give them another rerun, if it is going to be 5 to 6 years, Castorice would be irrelevant by that point. She would probably be weaker or be in the same state as, like, Blade or something like that by the time they get another rerun for the collab. Now, that's going to be it for today's video, just basically going over just how greedy this anniversary is. The most greedy I've ever seen a gacha do this to its players. Now, this sets a really bad future for not only Star Rail, but ZZZ as well. See, we were praising Star Rail for it being generous at the beginning, but some of us that were clear-headed about the whole entire thing knew that it was a fake generosity because of how often they ran banners and how often they ran must-pull synergetic banners back to back all the time. So this generosity literally meant nothing. Giving you like a free multi or 2 every single month, I don't think they even do that anymore, but giving you like a multi a month, even if it was for free, is not enough to pull 4 to 6 characters a month. Let's be realistic here. This is either going to happen in ZZZ eventually, or they might be doing this on purpose to try to get people to go back to Genshin Impact, which is an even more fucked up scenario. How is that even a thing that you fuck up and make your other games a lot more greedier just so people can feel like Genshin Impact isn't as greedy when that shit is freaking dead. It's predatory, but at this point, Star Rail is a million times more predatory. And this should be a wake-up call to a lot of people. Honestly, Withering Waves and games like Girls Frontlines and stuff like that is honestly such a nice fresh of breath air compared to this kind of garbage that they're always feeding us. Like, if you don't think it's that bad, I have won every single 50-50, every single one in Girls Frontline 2, and because I've been so used to just constantly always losing my 50-50 and going to max pity with every single hoyoverse game, I literally felt like breaking down and crying because I've never been treated so well with a system. Although they still run the 50-50 system, just winning a few times in a row without losing the 50-50 honestly made me want to break down and cry. And with that said, let me know what you think about the new system, how greedy the anniversary is. Are you pulling for Castorice? Have you got Castorice? Are you going to regret it when the collab units come out? Are you being smart and saving up that special currency for future characters to be added to the store? Are you actually happy with how they're treating you? And until next time, take care everyone.